Talk about the Porridge, man.
Oh! Corny!
I really Porridge reckon.
I would like to have a cup of American if it's possible.
You know, some like Porridge.
You know the Porridge?
I like American. It's have to be peanut porridge.
One time we wouldn't be joking about the Porridge. If that did run 5 years ago, you know, the heat of the battle.
Bro. Kick over that pot there. That pot there, kick over.
We done dropped 3 Porridge songs already by a morning.
You mean say you come out and because of Porridge?
You know what I mean?
Someone don't know the deal. Them a move wasted like cornmeal. Bad. How some boy feel?
Some of them are going. I must carry feelings over how many can.
I move up the most. Like so them a have oats.
One of them have bars ready and put up.
Coming like them right.
They have them this song they ready put on for flex. The boy Naro here. It's another edition of Riddim N Road. We had to bring out the brand new Mitsubishi 7-seater Destinator, built in mind for people who are on the move, who are forward thinking, for families. With that being said, we have a job for a family, a musical family. Alex, Flex, BACKLASH, T.O.K.
Salute.
See it there? So yeah, man. I'll be the driver and command chief. That even makes sense or not, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm here to drive the vehicle. I'm here to drive the vehicle.
Yeah.
I say drive smooth. I drive really
Head round like him on.
should drive smooth. I want the newest vehicle on the line. So if a man want to even sleep around and you can drop the table and run a back seat and go, but you will not do no sleeping.
No. 4 man in the car.
Yeah.
Well, a good family, you know, we is a family still, so the youths them and things, so yeah, it's the right fit. It's a good fit.
Help me, Father, help me.
What?
I see what's in there. Oh, you me head yours.
When you
I cry along with you.
Gergity. Don't mind yourself, you know, I take that spot there. Yeah, spot. Over there, all four on a reunite, finally.
Yes, sir.
The first time all on a performing in Jamaica for a minute.
Yes, sir.
What was the emotions like on the stage?
It was a nice vibe, nice energy. You know, the people them were really looking forward to the show, and I got a lot of people messaging me even after, you know, via social media, and those who came backstage saying, yo, you know, it was really a joy and a pleasure, and they wanted a longer show, you know. You know, just basically, I guess, full circle, and just the fact the energy and the vibe was still there, and the music, you know, just sonically it was just really resonated with a lot of people, you know, and to show the camaraderie that even after basically a decade, you know, to see that it's still there, you know, so it was a good vibe.
Now, I think it was good for me personally because, you know, for me, I always nervous when I perform at Jamaica when something so long has passed. I don't know how the people going to react. I mean, you know, you have fans, but I think what I saw was just like the fans them really happy.
Miss you, man.
Yeah, and it was like overwhelming happy joy, you know. So I give thanks.
I love it, man.
Give thanks to everyone that still has a T.O.K.
Reuniting, you know, after being apart for some time can be difficult. How is it that you guys did, you know, essentially reform or regroup?
Link up. So we did we had WhatsApp group and we were still talking about the business because I had ongoing business. So it wasn't like we weren't talking. But musically, how we got back in the studio, was it King Bass? Was it?
Yeah,
I think it was one of my albums, my second album, solo album that I was doing. I did have 2 ideas that we had already started working on. I was producing, and I felt like it would have just be really cool for bringing the man them on the project. So, you know, just have to be gracious and go to the man them and say, yo, so man, I say, my G's. I have a little album where I work for, you know? Wouldn't mind if the man them bless me up, you know. Everybody say, yo, cut it, bro. Just send the thing. And that's where we recorded, and then from there, so we start record for some other producers. And it just slowly, I mean, organically, you know, you have to make time, just take a course how it go. But I don't know if the man them want to say anything.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
At least we don't particularly want to hear from Flex himself.
That's why, that was a segue, that was the alley-oop. You know?
And the man missed the dunk.
Completely. Because, you know,
Yeah.
it seemed like your exit did really
On
make
my
things,
well,
broke up on all these things. I'm going to say go up and hear what they are talking about.
Yeah, man, talk about the Porridge, man.
Oh,
Corny! I really Porridge making up.
yeah, but listen, I would like to have a cup of American if this is possible.
You know,
Nah,
some
no
not
Porridge,
Porridge.
Yeah, the Porridge.
I like American, it's have to be peanut porridge.
Yeah, man. You know, not even
That's not
look
just the
oats.
Porridge in the
Not even
room.
look oats and the cornmeal. Oh gosh, man.
No, but for real, yeah, I mean, when as basically said when he mentioned about the two songs, you know, I had no issues with doing that because, as him said, something we start work on before, and I never really have like no people think that because you know you make a step that you have this hatred or something inside there, but at the time, you know, as we say, because of other things, you know, that was the reason why they made that step there. But it's not like somebody hate or have up the man them for nothing. So when him said that, you know, I say, yeah man, why not? You know what I mean? We don't know the legacy of T.O.K. We don't know, you know, the greatness what we do. And, you know, a lot of people miss that. So why not put out some stuff with all of it on it, you know, just for, even if it's, I know it's basic album, but even if it wasn't even basic album, I would have do that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do reconcile the Porridge thing.
No, well, the Porridge thing is a different
when they
thing.
bring it to the man, the man say, oh, this is the reason why. How did that conversation go? More I know that.
No, well, that conversation
Because they wrote
happened
about the Porridge and what-
Like you are about it like everybody else.
Yeah, me cut.
No, lie.
Yeah,
You showed me before, like you say, yo,
Yeah.
something come Friday, you know.
Yeah, we tell
Oh,
Alex that.
So just
I
like,
tell Craig.
yeah, so in basically the Porridge is a bubble up, you know what I'm saying? It reach a boiling point, you know what I'm saying?
No, but
It's
for
all
real,
good,
I
it's
mean,
all
yeah, it's all good. I mean, that wasn't. A lot of people don't know, if they listen, they realize that, you know, it wasn't just that. It was a whole lot of things. And I think that was just, as I said, the straw will break the camel's back at the time. And it never fully break neither, because, you know, it's not like we left same time, you know, it's just so other things happen. So people feel say at the Porridge, but it wasn't just the Porridge.
It seemed like it was a principle thing.
At that time. Yeah, at that time, I'd say it was that. But yeah, man, everything good now. I mean, as you can see, we've been rocking the stages for years now. I mean, I couldn't fly, so you don't know, the three of them go up on the road, Costa Rica, Japan, all of them something there.
Oh, yeah.
And now that I can move now,
Yeah.
far away, you know.
Yeah, and I think, funny enough,
No,
I
I
think-
Craig fly.
yeah, I think I think during the break or during the split, if you wanna call it, yeah, during the breakup, I think a lot of growth would have taken place individually. You understand? I mean, basically work on his solo project. I worked on mine. I had an album that I dropped in 2023. And every man did their own thing. So sometimes, even though, you know, you have this great thing here, sometimes stepping away from it to come back to it lets you truly appreciate it for what it is. You understand? It's like, you say, yo, you know, we really have something magical and special right here. I would be ashamed to just waste it like that. You know what I mean? And sometimes you have to, you know, get a chance to appreciate it from a distance to then really immerse yourself into it back again.
I never exactly feel pressured to reunite with people. Probably I say,
Oh, yes, man, all the time.
By yourself, and then I really do nothing, so the need to
Yeah, man,
reunite.
all the time.
No, I guess we're getting pressured, you know, from
the fans, them.
you know.
Yeah, man.
But at the same time, all me look on it, and I've always believed this. It's all about demand and supply. So the more you supply, sometimes you oversupply yourself and your value go down. Sometimes not being around make people actually appreciate you more. So I always felt like we don't have to rush for reunite, because the longer that we take out of the people them side, is the more them appreciate us when they see us. So even if we pull up at, even if we never start record, but if we pull up at awards, or we pull up and appear somewhere, people was more excited. After a while, if people just say every day, sometimes them get tired of you, or sometimes them don't value, them don't realize what them have. When we value our people, when them pass away. So we had this ability to get that resurgence of interest while we're still alive here. So I mean, we can tell you some icons will come to me and say, yo, no need for link up back, man. T.O.K important to the music.
True.
You know what I mean?
I will say
some
that
icons, and it's not because they must say individual thing now, right? Them just say nothing wrong with the individual thing, but there's a magic when the four on a link up. You know what I mean? And I don't think they're mutually exclusive. You can be like Wu-Tang and Method Man over here, but when Wu-Tang link up, it's a different thing. You know what I mean? So
I think it's a catch-22 if I went to what you said, basically, because you know, even though you know, absence means the heart go fonder, out of sight, out of mind. So it's like you have to be very much careful of that as well. You know, not to say justify whatever. You know, everything work out as I believe in God's own divine timing. If that makes any sense, you get me?
I mean, that's how groups say different thoughts, but me look on it like
yes, I say
art,
I'm agree with you. You know,
the longer time is the more value it develop, you know, and our work stand for itself. It's not like say we don't have the content or the legacy where people are just gonna forget about you. Yeah, you have songs like, every day a song I play, every day a meme I go around on Instagram or TikTok. Every day you're like part of the culture, like the pop culture of the last 20 years of music. So you're not going to go nowhere. It's just more. It's the same reason why some artists go jail and them come back. The people celebrate them, because that distance, that time, they just make you want to see an artist more. So you know, that's how me they look on it. I was never worried about that. I just felt like if we come back before we have real healing, it not gonna be real, and it not gonna be people going to sit through that. Because what people like with us is just our vibe, and if we have a half energy, then the people will say no, we're not like that. So I think the timing is right. I feel like me one time we wouldn't be joking about the Porridge if that did run 5 years ago. In the heat of the battle, bro.
Kick over that part there. That part there, kick over.
We done dropped 3 Porridge songs already by a morning.
You mean say you come out and look at the Porridge?
You know what I mean?
Someone don't know the deal. Them a move wasted like cornmeal. Bad. How some boy feel?
Hey, some of them are gone. I must have carry feelings over how many
can. I move up the most. Like so them a have oats.
One of them have bars ready and put up.
Coming like them right.
They have them this song they ready put on for you flex. You know what I know too?
Yeah.
What can flex? It seems like it at one point it depend like a scorched earth thing. Deliala said certain things about Kartel, Deliala Gaza fans and
No, you know what?
But give me the question.
Okay.
No, well, what we do ask him a question plus a collective question, because I get the feeling when things like that go on where one man says something, it probably gets attributed to the whole group.
Yeah,
I know say that I'm for twins all the time. Say a twin says something, two and a twin go through that all the time. Say one of them says something, two and a twin say it. So I want to know how did that affect you, Flex, with the guys of how, and if it did affect the group in and of itself, so people start cuss the group for the comments they might make.
Okay, well, here what. First of all, a lot of people need to know this about me. You see, if you don't want to hear the truth, don't ask me nothing. I'm not going to try and water down anything. And that interview with Anthony Miller, I actually went there promoting my song with Safari. I had no idea that everything would have just turned into that. But honestly, a lot of people think that I was hurt more about that. But really, once me say, anybody can tell you, once me say what I say at the moment and I'm okay with it, when you can cuss, when you can bawl, when you can say anything, I'm okay within myself. I just think that sometimes, especially nowadays, we're in a time when you will say like 10 things and 9 of them positive, and them just focus on one thing out of what you say. We're in that era, because I even mentioned in the interview, say, Anthony looked at me and said, so do you think that Vybz Kartel should stop recording? And I said, no, because him having family to feed, and I wouldn't want that. But I was talking about the selectors being biased. I mentioned about Boom Boom.
Yeah, I remember saying you
all
call him
these
an
things.
idiot.
And I called Boom Boom an idiot. Yes, no, Boom Boom forget vex like that. But no one heard that part. No one heard that part, and I understand that's how people are, you know. So I don't let that bother me. Cause me know say after a while things will blow off. I know also that what you say in the group or what you do in the group can spill off to the other members. I know that, but as I said, that interview they never have nothing to do with Kartel. A matter of fact, a lot of people don't even know say me spend my money and produce Kartel in the past. Me do work with Kartel. And if me never rate him on a level, I would have never done that. So people just always are gonna have something to say, you know what I mean? A lot of people think say me hate Kartel or something like that. And it's not like that. I remember back in the day, me all drop my Riddim. I have Tommy Chin on it, T.O.K, Frisco Kid, Merciless, everybody. And them time them me and Monster Twin a roll. I would say, yo, we need one more person on the Riddim. I would say Kartel. No people even know say I produce Kartel. I spend my money and produce Kartel. Plus, at the end of the day, you know Kartel hard for record sometime. And I did it for about 2 weeks I link Kartel until him eventually Vybz when me make Monster Twin them just link him after and it happened. So I don't have nothing against Kartel, but I think in Jamaica, and not just where Kartel is concerned, in Jamaica it's like people looking for something bad out of everything what you say. So you can say like all the greatest thing, just say one thing and that then focus on. If me never read Kartel to a level like that, I wouldn't go through all of that. But you know, everybody have their opinion when it comes to certain things, you know.
Yeah, so how did that affect the group now?
Alex?
Well, I think at first I thought it was I who had said a lot of the stuff, and there was a miscommunication. We had to clarify and say that Alex and Flex is two different
Okay,
things.
so the name mix-up thing
Yeah,
come back.
yeah. So I am Alex and he's Flex. The thing at that point in time, the group had already split. So I mean, a lot of the attention and I guess potential backlash would have been more directed at in Flex's direction. You know, I mean, I think a lot of people realized, based on when they realized the group was split, that was more Flex expressing his opinion on certain things, and you could take it however you want to take it. You understand? And whatever. So and I guess at that point we weren't really very active per se in terms of, but obviously because of the split in terms of doing recordings and touring and stuff, you know, 1 and 2 off shows and stuff. But I mean, it never really affected us all. I mean, there was that, but I mean, I don't know the magnitude fully of I don't think it really affected us bad like that per se. I don't think so. This is my opinion. I think at the end of the day, because the group split, that was more focused on addressing Flex where that was concerned.
Send me a guardian angel, give us some strength.
Yeah, do that,
Send me a guardian angel.
You used to sing in a choir school, don't you?
Yeah, I go for church, so you know. Musically inclined, you know, I play drum and all this.
I like.
People don't know about me, yeah.
Me used to could have played drum too, you know.
You used to could have done.
Yo, there's something about Flex and playing drum. And one beat Flex alone play a bombard, 1-1-1 in a man. One beat alone, but I'm still so. One rhythm alone, Flex would have played a 1-1-1 and go there. One, brother.
That's what I runs for your head.
That's great. Would you say that this is one of the biggest songs?
Footprints.
Footprint.
Footprints is
I
up.
think the footprints are.
Yeah, footprints.
Footprints.
Yeah, is that tight? Tight. Is that close draw?
With which song?
Footprints and Chichi Man.
Alright. Okay. I mean, so that song is massive.
Yeah.
When the controversies around that song, they when they did say like, we're not performing no more. We know so there was people. Even people are part of said community who said, no, we love the song.
Right.
And so only the managed to work out all of that. So we fought to this decision and say, you know what? Probably best to not perform these songs in certain areas going forward.
I mean, it's a very, very, very difficult decision that I feel like even though we've made that decision, we still battle with it every day if we want to stay to that decision. is a very divisive topic in the group. Because you know everybody have a different perspective. You have some of us who feel that if you sing the song and it's a hit song, you should have the liberty and the freedom to sing it any way you want, anytime. But then you also have other opinions where probably the financial impact or the backlash or the cancel culture is not something that we want to, you know, just aimlessly die on the rock just to no longer have a financial opportunity. Like you can't travel, go some places and you get banned from certain places and all that. So that has always been the balance in that. We want to stay true to our art and we want to also be commercially viable. And sometimes you feel like you're selling out one for the other. Sometimes you feel like, John, no. Especially the fans that love the song and want to hear you sing the song. And even if people from the community like the song, that means it's supposed to free. But then you still have that concern that, yo, any day, name day, a backlash can come. And, you know, so it's something that I would say the group make the decision not to sing the song, but it's not something that we just say, yo, we're not singing the song and fine. It's a hard decision that we make. And even sometimes, every now and again, the devil on your shoulder just, you know, like me, through me start the song, through me the mic who my dad. Sometimes I just say mic who my dad.
I say, wait.
Yeah. And you know, the crowd go crazy and think, and you know, we get some bad eye in the group, like, yo, stop playing around with my money, you know.
But you never say go around it and say, kick it off and then, you know, that crowd trick there, make them
but
sing it.
Everybody visuals, you know, sometimes with the people, especially with the European community.
Them are ringleaders.
And them have the content, then we just carry that content to the powers that be and say these guys are inciting this and very. So we just try to keep our profile clean, you know. But it's hard. I mean, we love the song, and of course, the song stands for a lot of the core values of Jamaica. So it's like, it's not something that you can just get up and say, you know, sing like it's a girl song. You know?
Yeah, and you know, to add to that, basically, you see, if it can sizzle them, everybody sing them can have a song like that. Yeah. But I think because this is so embedded in the culture, them can't stop singing them song and nobody knows say nothing. But we know it's not as easy as them for just, you know, because people remind you sometimes you're there on stage and you come off and you just start hear them sing it and you say, alright, should we come back? Should we?
And you also know it's a top 50 song in a dancehall history.
Yeah, and you don't want to feel like you're shortchanging or dissing your fans, you know what I mean? Because them take the money and come at your show. And this is one song them want to hear. So fans, it's not an easy decision. It's not like we just disregard all of these factors. It's just like we want to make sure to make the right decision as businessmen and as artists and as, you know, people who carry the culture to the fullness of the earth, you know.
So what is the split like? Is it a 50-50 split between
most times it's 50-50. Because we have a majority rule, kind of unspoken, sometimes unrespected rule where, you know, if three of us say let's do this, the other man would reluctantly go because, you know, it's majority rule. But in this, it's kind of so many points. People agree with, disagree with that. So it's probably 50-50 maybe.
How much time that happen in another group where, I mean, no, so that must happen in regards
in terms
to like
of
songs and rhythms or
decision making,
and, like,
all the
decision
time.
Making, like,
all the time. Kind of
don't know what color to wear, bro.
What color to wear? Yeah, man.
Sure, come up Friday. Yo, what's up, group? What color? Yo, what will I wear?
Yo, you know, someone want to wear a t-shirt. Nah, wear a t-shirt.
Yo, all right, maybe just do a color code. All right, look more. Because that's how it be. Then what color?
Yeah, rough, man. Yeah, man.
Me that black. Yeah. We wear black all the time. Black. Yo, black now pop on stage. White. Yo, I know cricket. Yo, all kind of different things. You know, it's just like the simplest decision.
Yeah, it's 4 man, 4 different minds basically. You know, you're going to always have that. You know, it's just trying to find the best way to figure it out.
And you have to be careful also, because sometimes a lot of people, these decisions, you know, hard because sometimes even compromising it hurts too, you know.
Yeah.
Because you just find the best decision what everybody like, but is it the best decision for the group?
Well, that's what I always say in my solo interviews, and for me, it was very, very, very good for me to go on that solo journey, because you get to, for me in the first show, like me tell the people all the time, I'm never nervous for a T.O.K show. I always know I'm going to show it. The first time I'm nervous on my first solo show. And why I'm nervous is not because I doubt myself, it's just that I don't know what to expect, right? And when me take the microphone and say, yo, with the big dirty bass voice and the whole place lift up, it make me know instantly, say, it's like God, me hear God say to me, say, yo, never you doubt what me give you. The beauty of what T.O.K is that Alex have a rotted voice with that pitch where that is him.
Yeah.
Flex have a powerful voice, so that is Flex. Craig, me, everybody have a unique thing. And I think it's hard when you're in a group because you kind of start put yourself at 25%. I'm hear God say, yo, never you doubt you're 100% for the 25% you contribute to this unit. You see me? So it helps you to grow, but understand, so now when the four will link up, a 400%.
Yeah.
Because every man grow now, every man stand in them greatness now. You see me? So it's even harder now to compromise by 100%. It's hard now when a man say, all right, this is my style, you know, this is basic. And a man will come and say, yo, bro, I know that's where I wear this. Because where do you find the balance between yourself and the unit? People don't really understand the nuances of being in a group.
There's a lot of compromise happen when you have a group dynamic, you know, and because they always say there's no I in team, but you don't want a situation where you lose your individuality completely for the sake of the group itself, kind of thing. So it's a hard battle that you have to fight within yourself. That's why a lot of it comes down to compromise and a certain level of also maturity, because it's not all about you, and it's not all about. But at the same time, you still want to make sure that you are you within that unit.
Yeah, I guess that's why basically go back to what basically say. That's why it's kind of important for each man to go up on them.
Man. I definitely 100% agree, basically, because even in terms of finding your own, you see, I put it this way. You have all the great groups. You have the Jackson 5. You have all different groups across the world. You understand, going through it, that kind of stuff, where at some point in time you have a person going, potentially leaving the pack and going solo. But when you are attached to a group, it's kind of hard to see you apart from the group when you're doing the solo thing. You know? A lot of times when I'm sure Basie get it too. But when I was doing my solo project, I say, yo, it's like sometimes people say, yo, yeah, the stuff sound good. But when the group will come back with something, what the group will come with, you get me? And you want to find a way to say, listen, all right, yeah, the group probably will still be doing stuff, but this is my interpretation of my stuff. This is my expression of myself. Give it a honest listen. Or, be open to the fact that, 4 different minds, Fuji split up a Wyclef them thing, learn them differently and whatever, and still come back and still be the Fugees.
No, but guess what happened with that? I think because we lasted so long, a lot of these people did it earlier when they split, they do it earlier, so they never met the mark where we make it collectively,
I will go on, we not short change the fan them, so I'm going to sing it now, you see me?
Which
one?
See
it now. Yeah, man, I mean, Chichi, man, I sing that song right now, you
Show it on, man. Yeah, ready.
Kick it off, bass.
My crew, my dogs, make rules, break laws. We represent for the lords of yards. I got alone, I feel up from them. This is what it sounds like when the eagle cries.
Fire on the 29 and the clip, ready to die.
Ready for die.
Ready for die. Some boy are centric when they from Stevie. Some pussy that I know what they might try. Yo.
So this wasn't the first #1. So when this song reached #1 now, what was the feeling? You see the atmosphere, the temperature in the place for the group?
Well, it was really first #1. It's like, especially for me, because what we're doing was so different, at that time, in terms of the harmony in a dancehall with the hardcore edge, it was unheard of, what I mean? Back them time the man always say, I tend to remember certain stuff like this. Remember sometimes even linking some selectors, even with this song, and say, yo, new music from which I played, and the man them say, nah, play it. Man, never believe in it. You get me? Because they want you to sing more the cover songs and more like typical what groups would sing.
And apparently that was the same with even Chichi man too. Like them never did one take that first.
Yeah, well I think that song kind of based on the whole political climate is one of the things that really helped that, along with what's going on with Sashi and Romy them. Like the promotion that was behind that song is what helped it. But I think that's why, as before with the Eagles Cry, why for me it was such an impactful thing, because it had never been done before, and boy, it was amazing feeling, man. First time, first number one, boy, you know, words can't really describe, you know.
I think why it was cool for me as a killer fan and as a hardcore DJ fan. Remember, if you know the history of T.O.K, you know, we started out singing R&B, you know, there was no DJ in the group. It's the same four of us, but we're just doing boys to men.
Acapella type stuff.
So when we start to play around with dance and put a DJ in, for me, for us to hit and Dave said the rhythm right beside Anytime from Killer and Can I Get Her from Sham and Cabra and Sprag and all that, for me it was more a stamp of approval that we belong to the giants of dancehall, you know what I mean? That was it for me, because if it did hit on like another song or another rhythm or another style, it would have been good. Like, of course we want a number one, but if you understand, it's the second batch of broke out rhythm. The rhythm already around the place. Killer the man, Killer come with the second with Anytime after him done the can't believe my eye. And then the second segment the Christmas of '98 is 4 artists. We Any Wonder, Baby Sham, Killer, and who is T.O.K? Nobody don't know we like that. Like we have a little buzz in the streets and the girl them love we and thing, but to go mainstream in the middle of the juggling, stand up with Badman song, enough boy pose like a shot a bus for the song, and you got any garrison and you get that street cred. I think that was for me the main thing. It made me feel like as a hardcore DJ we get that stamp of approval from the street.
Was there a fear amongst the group that people would buy into it, seeing say, did I do like R&B songs, R&B cover songs, no transition to
I don't think
like hardcore dancehall, Badman song?
I don't think we had a fear. I think we just do a thing.
Yeah.
If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, I would just be with self.
Yeah, that is the most important thing, to be true to yourself. And in being true to yourself, I believe everything else. Because what you get in terms of the harmony and how we sound, and that is why even up to this day and age, it has not been replicated. The fact that we are who we are and being still at this point in time the number one reggae dancehall group on the planet, is
facts, man.
This is
facts.
It has not been something that somebody can do, because it's just we being we. Music is something that is inspired from everything else. No single artist ever come with something that is original per se. You're going to have some amount of inspiration from something else. But what you do, you take that inspiration and you create it, and you make it your own. And you create your own sound, you create your own style based on what inspired you. You get me?
I think what you guys did so well was when you blended the sweet sounding melodies with the hardcore sounding songs.
Right.
That sounded believable.
Right.
Respect, appreciate that.
It resonated with that broad cross section of Jamaica. The combination of them two elements there.
Yeah, I agree.
I appreciate
I agree.
that.
Respect and in the world too, because even when we just a boss, we bigger Japan before we even know.
Oh my God,
Yeah, for
man.
Years people just come for the dub and them something and say, yo, you guys are huge. And I say, what?
Yeah, even
We
that
don't know
song
them
Garden
something.
Angel, even that song Garden Angel that you played earlier was the number one ringtone in the entire country.
In Japan.
In Japan, yeah,
That's
man.
crazy.
It's outselling everything else, like literally everything else.
Yeah, I think also why we never fear anything is because we never belong anywhere specific. When we went to a cabaret show or a hotel that booking me as a nice group, we always brought a little dancehall. And
like
people that come to you after the show and say, how many sound good and good. Just leave that little dancehall something there, leave it out on the thing, because they want us to be an R&B group. And then we'd have got some place and a DJ sing, and them probably in the dancehall setting, them probably make joke of a voice or the high voice or whatever. So we kind of felt like we just have to be ourselves and set our tone. And me personally, I have to big up Mansa Shaka because them was also a group where we used to do background vocals for them, and them kind of had them own crew song. Yeah,
Was it the background vocals for Ghost?
Yeah, man. We did one, not for a long period of time, but we did a show. We did a some fest with them, and we were on stage doing the background vocals for them. So there you see Ronald with the bass voice like me, you see General B with the high energy jumping all over the place, you see Ghost, and it kind of helped form believability in ourselves that this is a framework that we can. But instead of having one sing and two DJ, we have two sing J, We have 2 DJ and we have harmony when nobody can touch it. So we end up have this is like you have the best toolkit or the best armory for the battle.
Yeah.
Fire we burn, no matter how them try to hold the fire down. We keep it blazing forever, we are born. And we keep the fire burning hotter than the sun. Forever blazing. Of course, we can't left out the girl catalog.
Yeah, man.
DJ Naro,
Yeah,
play the tune for all the ladies,
yeah, for all the ladies, my baby.
my babies.
Well, this a the girl we know say them no regular. The Gucci and your Fendi, you no spend a penny for. Is either that or true your fat, some girl a carry belly for. Some a bluffy the better, you no care. Tell you what, pop your collar, spin your roll and show it off in a the dance. The man them run around and watch you like them in a trance. Mr. Glitter, Mr. Diamond, up to give you advance. To hold your sitting printing and your brand new sashi. Shake your bam bam, wine to the ground.
Hey.
Bang up on the girl because you know your body round. Shake your bam bam, wine and go down. Rock out, make the man them surround. Shake your bam bam, wine to the ground. Bang up on the girl because you know your body round. Shake your bam bam, wine and go down.
Shake your bam bam, shake your bam bam.
Whoa.
You are real tapa, no feelings tapa, no girl can't step in your show. Lego pasa, lift them and check and a girl can't attack than you. Girl pop them 1 by 1, girl drop them 2 by 2, girl drop them 3 by 3. Girl you know say you're hotter than she. Spin the road, girl big up on the chest. When you touch the road, that be a stress, and you always wear the latest.
Yeah, I feel like dancehall and miss them type of song where we encourage the girl to take the spotlight. That's weird,
Because the girl them want party and you know them dress up and they look pretty, you know, them come out for you tell them say, yo baby, you're hot, you know.
There's 2 sides to the story though, you know, cause one is that the man them dominate the dance floor too much. But also the girl them, even the girl them used to be out and about and a broke out. Them there are more dolly settings than that one now, you know. So them rock up themselves.
When I talk to the selectors, that's what they say.
Yeah, them not depend that. They rather go no say them depend on Instagram and
Everybody depend on them phone. That's what it is.
well, that too.
Everybody
That too.
depend on them
That
phone.
too.
And,
But me just I said the girl them used to broke out and go on bad. It's a hot girl setting, you know. That hackle up yourself for the whole night.
I feel just,
You have to go country, forget that.
Yeah.
Country girl. And you know, it's funny because the other day I drive got Ochi and honestly bro, sometimes I feel like we in a Kingston in our own little bubble. Because as soon as me come out, me start hear some artists.
Well, them appreciate the real dancehall. Yeah.
But I remember some people there at Kingston, we think say everywhere outside of Kingston country. You know?
Yeah.
True.
Me all drive go St. Thomas and it's like me hear Spraga. And so you know you hear the sound them a play. Me hear some different. Me hear some people a play. When me not hear a Kingston just like that. So me wonder if we under a little bubble right here, so and it's like the rest of Jamaica just love something else. Me don't know.
Well, it's a different energy for sure, man. Cause I remember saying that out of town, you know, sound string up from early. Them have early juggling, so now I play all of the foundation from the 70s. Them all play some Celine Dion.
of course,
and
you can't go certain places and play the Celine
Dion.
Dion.
So by the time, but the dance get for pace itself. So by you're there in your house and you hear the sound string up down the road and you know so you have to do your chores and whatever. By the time even though you can go maybe if you're a little youth you can go like at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. You start hearing a little more of the juggling, but you still have the peak hours when big people are come out. So the dance get for breathe, you know, you get all of the artists them at all different stages of the music in the experience.
Curious to know though, what the biggest difference between, you know, when in a bus that time in dancehall to now, from the perspective?
Well, apart from what you talk about in terms of people dancing, like just really fully, like it was more, I think, people dancing together and having a vibe like that, as opposed to being everybody in them own little bubble, in them own little circle, in them own, everybody in them phone, everybody posting, you know? The social media thing will make it a little bit kind of different. I think the energy was different in terms of, a different vibe. What else could be said now? I mean, maybe the
Nah, no change to that.
Yo, I chew you now, pick me up too, you know. You grow me now.
Yeah, man, we're growing. Yeah, we're growing, man.
There you go,
man.
there you go.
Beg you something, no more.
But no change for me today. Nothing at all. Not one thing.
Boss, I bless me. I just come out, you know.
Yeah.
Jump out.
Okay.
No.
Remember years now, you know, they never mix up. See, boss, I give me some. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, boss, I grab some.
Green light, you know,
Green light.
Now I beg you from daddy, please. Please, now I beg
Alex,
you.
why you move so slow?
You see me? Don't move slow.
Alex, watch the intentional slow, listen up.
Stop playing.
Red light now, you're going to 10 more take up on you.
You see there, you see there.
No, no, you
No,
get
no more.
everything.
You get
No,
everything.
not for general.
No, man, the boss, I more, man.
The boss, my bossy, where the boss?
Come the boss, where the boss?
You can get more cheap, the temple bus that today.
It's not
Nah,
give
nah,
up,
nah,
man.
nah,
Fuck,
nah,
it's
nah,
a big
nah,
year,
Nah,
too.
not that's what
I true, me not have my cash money.
Oh,
because
share some
big
of my
man-
money.
Yeah, true.
Big man think if I have my cash money, I'm going to give you a thing.
Yeah, I can't, my arm. It's the first time.
Yeah. Big man, I true, me not have my cash, me not have my wallet for me.
Yeah.
No, if I have my wallet to get a food, bro, I don't know. Yeah, for
Brother, I'm just tell you some of this game, but I'm not no more free. I'm not no more. Hold on, see if him have a thing.
Nothing still, man. I look, you see?
See? Nothing.
Brother, this is the only thing I have in our
A US set it up.
Brother, me I tell you, say nothing in my wallet, brother. I card alone in my wallet, brother. And that alone, me have, brother.
welcome to Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Respect. You
Big
know,
up here next time, bro.
Yeah,
Next
man,
time,
from
you know
your
the thing,
cash, from your
bro.
other
Today I
cash,
flex
you get
time,
it,
next
man.
time.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, no, my general.
Every time, general.
Brother, but just give your bread, I'm not no more. I'm not no more.
Give me whole like
But just give me all of it.
That's circle, yeah, man. Next time,
Yeah,
look,
man, yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah,
Big
man.
up, Zeke. Big up, big up, big
Respect,
up.
respect, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes.
I flex to pay more money.
You look like I'm even pay more, don't it?
Not all that flex, I just come from foreign, man.
Yeah, man, that's what I say.
That's the best I flex you up here.
Yeah, man.
No, I just
Man,
get
back up
cash
the
and
one
have
and the one
for
thing,
me,
so
sir.
you get a 100, we'll give you a dollar.
You need to start work with cash there because I try to carry them, that's why.
Yeah, no, but them,
And
I'm
then
see
you
them
just
tomorrow.
scandal your name too.
Yeah, you know, say man don't come and give
Man,
I
give
know,
me a
say,
dollar.
I
We
can't
man
alone
$1,
have,
brother.
you see me?
Yeah, man, that's the boy Naro, you know, the boy Naro.
No, no, general, man.
Jaden.
Jaden.
Jaden, drop it.
Jamaica, stop.
Stop, no, please. Yo, you know the worst thing, I'm gonna beg you, I go mix up group at the same time.
Yeah, man.
The man knows, which one I want to drop out?
Bro.
O'Neal, me I say, yo, oh, that drop it right.
Yeah, but you know, so one day I stick up a peanut one like that and one dance. You know me in the streets, every day I support this man. I mean, I'm a solo journey though. I say, come in one day after a tour and come here and say, my head hot that night there for some reason. So he come up to me and say, yo, I think the father always yeah, as I support me long time in the same area. I say, yo, what's my name?
Yo, system. Windows 98,
Yeah,
system
man, no.
buffering.
Cool, man, your name in a different league, brother. Your name in a different league. But so,
What's my name?
I'm ask you which league my name. What my name? Your name immortal, brother. Your name different, brother.
I stole love.
We just start, I think a Jippy be a part. I said, Jippy, you see why more time man have to be a fussy? Because I support this man every day and this man don't know my name, you know. Normally it don't matter to me, but now I have the solo music. I need this man and this man and this man for know basic.
Right, enough time to find road and man say, yeah, you don't know. Twins are twins. Yeah, man. I'm like, my God. You talking to me here? Give us your take. My God.
It's funny because at that same stop like that, me stop this morning, brother. I wait the man, the car tint, the man looking. I said, me don't know Marshall, give me a thing. I say, yo, Marshall.
That's the property, Marshall.
And them haircut, so me I say, yo, Marshall haircut now. Like, me don't understand, yeah.
Why you keep on doing
But that usually go on when people mix it up for other groups. I probably I call them a voicemail and they say, who drop out?
all the time, man? Hey, remember one time, I think it happened to Flex now. One time, there was stoplight. And I'm gonna either Flex or base it or I'm gonna beg him, you know. This is like, we're going to airport, you know. And it was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna beg a man, say, yo, dog, you said early. Oh, you until so early I beg. It's never too early to beg, man. It's never too early. It's never too early. 4:30 in the morning, you know. It's never too early.
No, man, the man come in the window and pushing him head. And I said,
Gunshot.
I said,
Yeah, that's one way. Say pushing him head for you.
and I said, yo, T.O.K, give me a thing now, Mr. Brother. It's too late for that, man, you. It's too late for your beg, man, you. The man say, oh, it's never too late for beg. We have to laugh, yo. We say,
What do you do together as a group to keep that camaraderie going?
Why? I think
Especially since they're reuniting, like, oh no, make sure so to keep that bond.
I don't think we do anything intentional. We just, when we link up, there's a lot of laughing.
As you can see.
There's a lot of memory about jokes, as you can see. And I think that's part of the nucleus. But it's not like oh, we're going to play football or we're going to play basketball or we're going to beach or whatever. Every man kind of do their own thing to link up. But when we link up, the people can't tell, especially when we sing. People think we rehearsed yesterday.
I think that's a gift too, because I remember when we were going for the Barclays and me and go. Eh?
Pun intended. That's a subtle flex. Just the Barclays.
Yeah.
What a segue.
You like say, I'll take boy for the Barclays.
Well, the first time we go for the Barclays, yo, it's like we say, alright, we reach a New York, we say we have a one rehearsal. So we do the one rehearsal now, we go back now. So somebody said to me, say, yo, you don't see the guys in so much, I just one rehearsal now. I say, yeah. When they see the performance, they say, no man, they just can't believe, say, I just one time we run through the song them, and it's like, you know, we don't miss a beat.
And that's another question I have for you, like, with the reuniting, is there probably concerns about, is the chemistry still there? Is that thing between, all four members, do we still have it? Like, that a concern, or just, when you just farm together like Vulture and just know?
Yeah, man, you know, that is the analogy I use. I use Vulture or Power Rangers as to say, boy, just the energy, you know. I think the belief is that a lot of it, first and foremost, where we can do these things, sometimes a lot of people will wonder, without a lot of practice, is because of muscle memory, you know what I mean? You've been doing it so long, you know it like at the back of your mind. But at the same time is the energy and, you know, a certain amount of dynamics that you have on stage in terms of when you're performing with each other for so long. You get me? So, yeah, man, I don't think it's a fear. It's just knowing, so listen, we have to do it. It's going to be done, and we're going to do it to the best of our ability. And we're going to do what we
I think with me, you know, because they were performing, the three of them, without me, unless them in the States. I think with me, you know, because I don't perform with them. I wasn't performing with them at the time. I think sometimes we will forget like one and two.
Your own lyrics.
Yeah. Notorious.
But that just, we know if we play off things, say we are making work, you know?
No, that's the beauty of being in a group. So, man, if I look over and see Flex, I struggle with the first two lines, but just I go sing, or anyone away, just I go start sing and help him remember. But the crowd don't read that. The crowd think it's just part of the show.
Part of the
It's the beauty of being a part
stagecraft.
of a group.
Yes, stagecraft.
And then the other thing for us is there's a journey of a couple of years before we get that number one, where we just practice every day, practice every day, practice to sing, practice harmony for all of the R&B songs come down. So we have a, you know, them say it take 10,000 hours to reach master level. We pay with dues in that regard. So it's muscle memory, but it's even DNA. It's like you can wake any up, go downstairs on a hotel 3 o'clock a morning and say sing this, and outside of a man voice sounding groggy, the notes are gonna be exactly. You know. One thing we don't want to say something about the cartel thing. When him come out of jail, you know, me and Craig see him at an event, you know, whoa. Yeah, man, and true, when we see him, I feel like people expect attention. The dog come over and I say, yo, I love you, you know, I'm a big bro, you know.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That was a love one show.
Yeah, man, I say, yo, no pre-mens, you know. Man said, dog, man, I pre nothing, brother. I love my phone car. When I grow me a certain way and inspire me, T.O.K. When I say, man, I love you, and I'm a big brother. I say like 3-4 times.
Oh.
You know?
And you see that same type of energy that I see him show when we do the interview with him.
Yeah.
Same type of love.
Yeah, man. It's a different. I mean, you can't swear upon people, but the energy different since in father.
You can see that.
He can see that for himself.
Yeah.
He can see that for himself.
And it's even more of a joy because it's like kind of expect some little vibe when based on everything, and the dog was a show love. So at the end of the day, people can talk, but at the end of the day, the artists are good. You see me?
That's always good to say. Always.
Many rise, many drop, but we solid as a rock. Them they think we woulda flop, but we solid as a rock. Many eyes to the top, and we solid as a rock. We looking forward, never back, cause we solid as a rock.
Oh, you hey, me, hey!
Never cool.
Yeah, usually when I sang them, I do the bass part.
Yeah,
but
man.
I never find that one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The harmonizer!
That's cool, man. That's cool, man. I want to go on. This is a vehicle for my solo artist career. This is not really for others. This is for me, Naro, to shine as a star.
Okay.
Naro to the star, yeah?
Yeah. Now the featured artist.
Solid as a rock.
Remember that?
Remember that?
1, 2, 3.
Many rise, many drop, but we solid as a rock. Them did think we woulda flop, but we solid as a rock. Keep we eyes to the top, and we solid as a rock. Looking forward, never back, cause we solid as a rock.
What really says the defining sound of T.O.K?
Wow, that is a very interesting question.
Finger on the defining sound.
Defining sound?
If you know the harmonies, I think is like the chorus sound in.
Almost like a chant.
Yeah, you see, like how even what they we say, Stephen and Massacre do the Ilangoli, and you see that sound there. You can basically say T.O.K just lock in that sound there, from you hear like Fire Off a Bone, Chichi Man. So we have some song like Pengeleng, some whole heap of song where that chanting sound there. You know, the harmonies, them thing there. Yeah, I think people recognize it, because when you listen to like even the Spanish music nowadays, you're hearing a lot of people doing that sound, you know.
Afrobeats.
Afrobeats. A lot of melody mixed with the chanting, not a melody, infectious melody, something that you can play once or twice, and then you can sing it back to back.
But I think we don't have a defining sound in a sense, because we purposely and intentionally try to change the sound, because you know,
You don't get
in Jamaica you find one style and you just rag it out.
Bro,
Bro, we just big up around the guy.
no! That's I said, the sound!
The sound!
Just have a defined sound.
Right, so I'm just saying we did not want to be an act that have the same sound all the time, you know what I mean? Same topic, same style and whatever. And I feel like even Footprints, that's why Footprints hit so, because people actually they get so used to us as a dancer group, they never know that we could have really do a reggae song. You see me? And then the fact that it was such a heartfelt song, and you know when I sing about Alex brother and the realness of the record, it translates to the audience, you know. So
I know people never know our first record was actually a singing reggae song. I know people never even know that.
True.
Alex, are you and Flex start the group?
Yeah, basically.
Start the group. When you start the group, did you envision, you know, the group blowing up this big, achieving Billboard status and all these things?
You know, to be honest, it was just a love of the music. Talking from personal experience, a love of the music. Just believing that, we were destined for something great. Just not really fully knowing how great it would be or could be. It's always, put it this way, you believe in the potential. And you say, listen, this is what you're feeling in yourself. Because I knew that deep in my soul that, listen, this, all of us joining together like this, singing like this, having this sound, having this talent, was something great. I didn't know how great it would be, honestly, because nobody knows the future. But I always felt that it was something special. And I do believe that, you know, you say one of the things that keep us together is laughter. The biggest thing that keep us together, for me, is the Almighty.
T.O.K, she's hot, she's blazing, everybody wants her name. I got a girl home with me tonight. She's hot, she's blazing, everybody wants her name. I gotta get that girl in my life.
You know the sun is blazing. You know what I mean? So I get the hell out of here.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Give thanks to T.O.K.
Big up
Salute.
Daisy, Alex, Flex, Craigie, big up your damn self. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Give thanks for joining us here on Riddim N Road. But of course, we're not gonna left without introducing new songs,
Yes.
new material.
Yes.
So talk about this new single right now on our push.
Brand new single, literally out now, produced by John John. You don't know, big up yourself, John John. It's called Champion. Right now, this is one that we're doing definitely to motivate and inspire all across the world. Whether it is the Olympics, whether it's the reggae girls going and doing them thing, whether you have a, whether
Shout
you,
out to reggae girls.
yeah man, shout out to the reggae girls. Next time for the reggae
Shout
boys,
out
big
to
up on
Money
yourself
Shaw.
same way. You
No,
understand?
they're not designing big up.
Well, just being nice. We're being nice. So big up if it's even
Or
like
the
a
dancehall boys, big up reggae boys, but you don't have to big
Yeah.
up the dancehall boys.
if it's a school fair or you have sports day, boxing match, anything.
Sports
this
Day, yeah, champions.
champions. It's a song that
Anthem.
resonates with everybody. From your champion, you know, say you're a champion. We're number one.
We are champions, no matter where we go. We are.
Song
Yeah.
a boom, song a kick,
Yeah.
it a kick.
Yeah, man.
The very, that's it,
Inspirational.
atmospheric stadium.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah,
The rhythm is
Song,
called
you know,
Grandstand,
yeah.
actually.
Grandstand.
Yeah, the rhythm
Oh,
is
big
called
up, big
Grandstand.
up Dexter and
Shaggy and
Berries.
Berries.
Combi on the rhythm.
Shout
And big
out.
up Baby Champ on the rhythm as well.
Shout out. I could have heard this playing after you qualify for the World
Right,
Cup, but,
yeah.
them but yeah, well, I could not have you know what I mean? Big up the real champions, them T.O.K, T.O.K.
Yes, sir.
Salute, salute.
Yeah,
And
man.
give thanks for taking this journey with us.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Big up on yourself.